Or tell me when you're ready.
It's going.
G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. I decided to go to the snow for a weekend. That's right, contrary to popular belief, there is actually some icy mush in Australia on top of some small hills. We like to call it snow, it's alright. It's springtime though, so there's not much left. But I thought while I was at the snow, why not create some NS2 artwork? And so I have created what is possibly, to my knowledge, the first ever snow gorge. And if you look closely, you'll see that he's perfectly proportioned, shaped, and sculpted. He has a mouth that took me upwards of 5 minutes to create. He has his Hydra in front of him, and note the perfect shaping of the petals and spikes. I'm almost scared of it. And around the back, he even has 1, 2, 3 tails. What can I say? I'm quite proud of this, and I will be very sad when I have to kick it over when I leave. He's even got 4 stumpy little legs. Anyway guys, that's enough silliness. Let's get back to some real NS2 and some real build 186. And what you see here is an internal playtest of build 186 with some of the most professional internal playtesters you will ever see, and I did get them to say hello to everyone while I was recording this video.
Yo.
Hello!
Hey!
Hello!
Hello! Good day.
But in all seriousness, this is an awesome bunch of guys. They are unpaid, sorry, they are definitely played. They are unpaid internal playtesters who playtest builds before they get released to the wider public, so they seek out big bugs, big game breakers, big problems that could restrict our ability to enjoy these Natural Selection 2 beta builds. And my hat's off to them, to the hard work they put in. They put in hours of work every week for no pay, and they meticulously log bugs and test bugs, find new ones and test that old ones are fixed. And right now I'm playing this game with them, so I'm just an observer with a camera during this, and I wanted to show you a few little things that you can look forward to in build 186. And the most obvious one, the biggest one, the chiefest, well, not the biggest, but the chief among them is the new rifle, the new model for the rifle, and the new positioning of that rifle on your screen, which is very exciting. And really, I don't need to say anything about that. You can look and judge for yourself. I think it's great. Build 186 has been in development for quite some time, about 4 weeks, so unusually long for a Natural Selection 2 beta build. It's usually 1 to 2 weeks. But what we have in this build is just a whole lot of stuff. There's new icons for med packs, ammo packs, and weapons on the ground. Whole lot of stuff. Upwards of 90 bug fixes in this build, and each of those bug fixes contains multiple code changes. So the changelog is just going to be absolutely massive, and that is why it is taking longer. It is just so enormous. There's so many little things going into it. There aren't any huge feature additions, but there is so much. So many little bug fixes and little additions, like the new rifle, like some new infestation, which you'll see in a moment after this skulk murders me, and like the new ability to pick up weapons off the ground, which you'll also see in future. But check out this infestation while you're going. Build 186 is intended by Unknown Worlds to be quite a long-term build, so up 3 or 4 weeks of play time, like Build 185 was. And you might have seen the Onos tweet recently, and I wouldn't want to predict Onos in Build 187. I think that would be highly unlikely and would be very optimistic to expect that. But the point is, Unknown Worlds wants to release a very playable build, 186, to allow them to sit back and break the game, add some new features into build 18789, because whenever you add huge new features, you break the game. That's what happens. So if Unknown Worlds adds the Onos or adds something else big like an arms lab or something, they're going to break the game, because that's just what happens, and you need to break it to fix it and improve it, and that's what they will do. Check out the ability to pick up a weapon off this stairwell. So that's a cool little addition. We're used to that in quite a few first-person shooters now, so nice to see little touches like that that improve gameplay, making their way into Natural Selection 2. So while Unknown Worlds breaks the game to improve it with new big features and new fixes and performance improvements and all that, they're going to give us 186, which is going to be a very, very playable build, and that's why it's taking a long time to get out. That's why they're taking the 4.5 weeks to push it out to us, because it will be quite a long-term and I think very playable build. Based on the play I've had internally with just a couple of these play tests, it feels very good. It's a lot of fun. All the little things add up to more than the sum of their parts, and it's a great build. Check out this infestation. I'll go up behind. This is stopgap infestation. This is not the real dynamic infestation, but it's just a nice little 3D effect to improve the visuals on what is still a placeholder. This is a gameplay placeholder. Also notice that the texture resolution has been improved and the detail improved. Remember that the full dynamic infestation, which has been teased in tech demos before, is not in the game yet and won't be in it for quite some time. Oh god, so Lance is going to kill me. This is a gameplay prototype of Infestation, and they've just improved the visual acuity a bit just to improve our gameplay experience while it is still in prototype phase, and we still do await dynamic Infestation, and that I welcome the visual improvement, but don't get confused, it's not the actual real thing which will come in future. It just makes the game look a little nicer while we wait for the real thing. I can't wait to play with you guys in the 186. I'd expect it's going to come along probably around Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of this coming week. I'll see you all soon, guys, for more NS2HD videos. Thanks very much for watching.